So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. The teams then, Sevilla against Real Sociedad. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Sevilla are the most prolific team in the league this season. Rooney. Sevilla have taken 15 points from the last 15 available. Oh, great ball, now the shot! Laporte. Sevilla are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Has a swing at it! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Sevilla take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Selçuk Inan. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? Mamadou Sakho. Juanmi. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Raul, he goes long. Rooney! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Jonas. Jonas pushes it out wide. Where to from here? Surely tries one! It's another chance! Clears it out of harm's way. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
It's Brunt! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Raul. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sevilla look as though they're about to make a change. Once more. Real Sociedad owe their previous result to some adept management.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise. Real Sociedad are definitely going about this the right way.
Jonas! Real Sociedad keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear.
And a header! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's gone for it! Goal! Sevilla! And they get themselves in front! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Sevilla get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Milner. Sergio Garcia. Clearance and very necessary. He's had a go! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Sergio Garcia with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Sevilla. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sevilla did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Sevilla really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Eibar against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Plays a clever... The shot's on! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sevilla grab an early lead. Good start. Now it's Leon. Turns and goes back. He can get that clear. Here it comes. And that has been clubbed away. Goalkeeper's ball. Sevilla are the form side of the moment. 5 wins on the bounce. Leon looks to clip it forward. Aimed long and direct. Jonas passes it through. Keeps everyone guessing. Inan floats one over. Out to the flank. That's one! Sacco plays it towards the front. He's had it, looking to shoot. He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Sevilla get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Diving header! And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Surely! Tries a through ball. He's got away. Can he score? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Batistuta. Ibar keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Is it in? They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And through to the goalkeeper. Inan comes sliding in. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but...
Shakes the shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Away from immediate danger. Rooney. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Lobs it in gently. Chooses to go back. Sergio Garcia. There is the final whistle. Sevilla, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Sevilla against Inter. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks.
Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Selçuk Inan. Deftly done. Kučka battles to win it back. Van Persie. Now the pass. Rooney! They've done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Batistuta. His roll! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Kučka. Over to the left. Now it's Jonas. Can he finish? Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Tries a through ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Sevilla are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Well, the action has already resumed here. Unshell pass, that's the message there. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Schöne. Jonas passes it through. Has a swing at it! They are rampant! And they are pulling still further away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Sevilla totally rampant here.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Just brushed off the ball there. Schöne. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Gets it back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Milner goes looking. Shot, can he put it away? He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. The final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Batistuta plays it out to the wing. Lovely feet. Sevilla are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. Jonas looks to clip it forward, has a hit! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Sevilla are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Batistuta. Looks like a good ball through. So who's he picking out? The shot's on! So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead.
講真啦，有幾多個番椒狗收到萬五㗎。
Now the pass. He's got away. He's looking to shoot. He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Into the channel. Shoots! And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Now it's Remy. And he's onside. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure.
Batistuta! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Pushes it out wide. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Tries to dink it in. Sergio Garcia needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. Has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Tries one! Get that clear. Milner, and it's Jonas. Batistuta! That really should have hit the net.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Remy tries a through ball. And it's Schöne. Gets up to head it! And the ball is out of play. Sergio Garcia. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is that. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Sevilla against Las Palmas. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goalkeeper's ball. Sevilla were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Up he gets! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now he's wondering who wants it. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Gets it back. Pareja. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Gets up to head it! He's missed another one.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Aimed long and direct. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here. And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Las Palmas look as though they're about to make a change. Jonas shapes the shoot. Oh, taken with style. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Sevilla break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
We sit high.
Las Palmas showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Tries one! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Sevilla get a goal yet again at a time when they almost always seem to shapes the shoots. They are rampant, and they are cruising away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What?
Roll! Now that was quite some save. Myler. And that's it. Sevilla, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Sevilla against Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Who else but Lionel Messi?
Shoots! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Great leap! That is gorgeous from Jonas! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Jonas goes up and over. Messi looks to slip it through. Coutinho tries a through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
And it's Paulinho. Batistuta tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Looking to shoot. Messi played out to the wing. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Sevilla ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Already up and running for the second half. It's Jonas! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when...
Jonas! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Sevilla look as though they're about to make a change. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Tries to dink it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, nanny dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence.
Schöner plays a clever... It's Jonas! Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. Out to the flank. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sergio Garcia. Looks like a good ball through. Sergio Busquets. And there goes the final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sevilla won thanks to a disciplined game plan, homework